So the first ingredient, I do have a process that I like to mix this stuff in order.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you'll get vinegar or Worcestershire sauce on you or anything else if you don't mix it right in order.
Okay.
Okay.
That, by the way, is the best pronunciation I've ever heard. And is it okay if I use that?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Worcestershire sauce.
So the first step that we always go ketchup.
All right.
And for this single batch, you're going to start out with 6 cups of ketchup.
Okay. Two fisting. I'm experienced.
You got it. In this one, we have 3 cups of honey. Brown sugar is the next step because that's the heaviest ingredient that you're going to have.
Okay.
And that's going to be 2 cups of brown sugar.
Okay.
And that.
Try to break it up a little bit.
Yep.
All
and the
right.
brown sugar is the one, if you do that last, by that time you've got all your other wet ingredients in there, and that's the one that's going to splash up and hit you with everything else that you just mix in
so that's
there.
why we put it in first.
Yes, brown sugar.
All right, we're not getting any more honey.
Is the only really dry ingredient while you're mixing the wets. We've got 2 cups of apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
2 cups of white vinegar. 2 cups of water. 1 cup of Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce. If I've learned anything on this whole trip, that might be my favorite thing.
And then that's 2 cups of white sugar
2
right there.
2 cups of white sugar.
And then after that, we have just our seasonings. We have 2 tablespoons of black pepper. That's our 16 mesh pepper that we use for our briskets. We have 2 tablespoons of cumin. 2 tablespoons of granulated onion. And 2 tablespoons of God's seasoning.
There you go.
There we go.
Right.
We'll give that all a good mix.
Keep the vampires away.
That's it. Now this part, you really want to get in there on the rib glaze if you don't have an immersion blender, just because that honey's the son of a gun. It wants to go straight to the bottom, as well as you want to break that brown sugar up too.
Okay.
So you just give her a good mix.
Smells amazing. I think I've got as much of the ketchup, except for the corners, out of there as I can.
That's beautiful.
So, get a little
the main thing is
going.
just make sure that you don't feel any tension on the bottom with the honey or the brown sugar or anything like that.
All right, so from a consistency standpoint, this is about right. We want it.
Yep, that looks good.
Pretty soft. So it's not going to be thick and viscous like a barbecue sauce.
So that comes from the 2 cups of water that we put in there. The reason we probably water it down a little heavier is just because when we wrap ribs with these, if you don't water it down, it kind of wants to gellify a little bit. It just doesn't look very good.
We're just taking our rib glaze we make here in house.
Okay.
Put a pretty good heavy coat on there and get that little money shot with it.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll flip them and wrap them.
You're not glazing in the smoker. You're letting it develop in the warmer.
Yeah, I don't take any chances with possibly burning up sugar and putting an off taste on stuff. So we let that rib just sit in there. It's gonna be nice and sweet and peppery when they're done. So
Perfect.